Welcome back to Renegade GCM. Today we have a gameplay video with Sanji versus Red Purple Luffy. This is the Whitebeard pirate version of Sanji that I'm trying out. So the opponent goes first, drawing their Dawn, getting a Nami, and finding OP05 Luffy. So we just play our Fossa blocker out, passing it back. On their turn, they're just going to deploy some blockers, go 6 into 5 here. Going to give them up a 2K. Alright, so now we're at 4 Dawn here. We don't have any um, bodies to deploy, so we're just going to put all of them on Sanji, trying to get him to use up those blockers. Because they only got 4 cards in hand. So they give us a Tony Chopper blocker. We just pass it back. Here they're going to go 6 into 5 after deploying their Zoro with Rush, attaching a Dawn to it. So here's 6 into 5. Looks like we took that one. Yep. So we're at 6 Dawn now. We can start playing stuff. So we're going to attach 1 to Sanji. We're going to go 6 into 6 here. And then we're going to deploy our Atmos and using leader effect to give it rush as it doesn't have any on play effect. We're going to put a Dawn on it first and then do it. So here we're going to go after the Zoro, 7 into 5. They give us the blocker, passing it back to them. The thing with the Red Purple Luffy as a 6K leader does make you have to use Dawn management a little bit more effectively. Like I wasn't able to play out on curve because I needed the extra Dawn for Sanji in order to get a swing in. So here they deploy a Queen blocker, drawing 2, trashing 1, and a 2-drop Luffy from RP01. Here they're debating on which order they want to swing. They're going to go 5 with their Zoro into our leader. We counter out. Now they're going to go 6 into 5. We have a lot of like vanilla bodies that we're not going to need, so we just kind of counter up. Alright, so here we're at our 8 Dawn turn. We're going to go 6 into life here. It's a simple counter out, but it's a card out of hand, or they can give us the blocker, or take the life. That works too. So here we're going to go 5 into 5, which doesn't really make sense for the 6K Queen, but that worked for us because we wanted them to use it. So here we're going to play Thatch. We're going to put a counter, or a Dawn on Thatch, giving it Rush. And now we're going to go 9 into 6, trying to clean up that blocker that they gave us. And now we're going to deploy our Izo, which is our Whitebeard Searcher, grabbing the 5-drop Monkey, or Ace, with Double Strike. It's a promo version. Doesn't have any counter, but that Double Strike is insane when your opponent is not expecting that. Alright, so opponent looks like they're at 8 Dawn. They're going to play their 4-drop Zoro, which allows them to find a Monkey D. Luffy from OP09. Well, Straw Hat Search, but that's what they found. Using their Monkey D. Luffy OP01 effect to attach 2 Dawn to it. It can't be KO'd in battle with battling strike characters. So here they put some Dawn on Zoro. They're going to go 7 into 5. We're going to take that, getting a Kingdu vanilla body. We're going to go 7 into 6 into our Atmost, which is a 2K out. So we're going to give them 2 counters out of this. And 6 into 6 into the Atmos. It's another 1K. Because next turn we're either going to play the Ace or the Shank. So we still have plenty of bodies on board to pressure. Because with these vanilla statted bodies, their power is over 6, or at least 6 for the most part. The only really one we have to save Dawn for would be our leader, if we want to get that swing. So here we put a Dawn on Sanji, going 6 into 6. They give us a counter, which is also a blocker, which is good. So here we have an extra Dawn. We're going to attach it to Atmos. Go 7 into 6. They gave us a 2K. Here we're going to go 8 into... We're going to go 8 into 5 into the Rush Zoro, just to kind of clean their board up a little bit. And now we have Luffy's only a 3K. We have our 8 Dawn open, which we could deploy the Shanks if we want to in Rush. But we're gonna put a couple on. We're gonna put one on Izo, swing into that Luffy first. They did give that up, so here we're gonna deploy the double strike Ace. We're gonna put the remaining 2 Dawn on it, giving it Rush. So now they have an 8K double attack coming in, which is gonna give some counter, or they took it. So now the Luffy player is at 0 life. We have a massive board. They can start. They're gonna have to use this turn to clean up, but instead they're gonna go for life, which is like I guess a play. But now that play doesn't work, that will work. The 10 drop Luffy that gives them all Dawn minus, and then puts all their cards on the top bottom of their deck. Here they're gonna use effects to get Dawn back. They're gonna go 7 into 5 here. We have to take that, so we only have 2K in counter. We're in our hand, so it's back to the opponent again, and they've only got looks like 4 Dawn. So they're gonna deploy a Nami Searcher looking for a Straw Hat, and they get Zoro Joro, which is like their Searcher. So 3 open Dawn. They have a 6K leader, a 10K body. We have 1 blocker, 1 life. So they're gonna put 2 Dawn and go 8 into 5 here. We can't counter out of this. So we can either use our blocker here or just take the hit. We're gonna take that last hit because we have the blocker here for that one. So they use their Luffy effect to get a Dawn. They're gonna go 12 into 5. We're gonna let that blocker do its job. So they have 0 life, 1 open Dawn, which tells me potentially Gum Gum Giant. So here we were gonna deploy it out first, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna put 1 on our leader. Go 6 into 6, just telling them, hey, give me a counter, which they did. Go 6 into 6 again, demanding a counter. Yep. So here's 8 into 6. There's the Gum Gum Giant to get out of that hit. And we still have technically 2 more swings on top of if we decide to play the 8 drop Shanks. So we're going to go 6 into 6, demanding another card. And now there's no way for them to get out of this. Well, there is technically. They'd have to have. Well, let's see. They would need a 0 and a 2, so 5K. No, they won't be able to get out. They could match it, worst case. So as you see, they had the 7 drop Kid with the stage, which was kind of weird, but then they had the 9 drop Luffy. So Sanji with the Whitebeard Pirates able to keep up and outpace the red purple Luffy, the 6K leader. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share the videos. We're trying to grow the channel, and any support helps. Thanks, guys.